Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3, Episode 7. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, this episode, the news has hit about Trick Daddy and his arrest for DUI and possession of cocaine. Now, Joy and Trina, they've been talking about how his diagnosis with lupus, it changed him because it changed his appearance. Now, people with lupus, if you don't know what lupus is it's an autoimmune disease, and basically your body's attacking itself. Your immune system mistakes healthy organs as a virus, as a threat, so it can attack your kidneys, it can attack your lungs, it can attack your heart, it can attack your brains. And people with lupus, they have to be careful about being in the sun because they can get sun poison and it can flare up on their lupus. And most people with lupus, they have to take prednisone, and with prednisone, the higher doses, the more you eat and the more weight you gain. So I don't know which type of lupus that he has. I guess I should have looked that up before I got on here, but it's been a lot on him because it changed his appearance. And then now you got people on the internet being internet trolls, commenting and all these things about Trick and his appearance and all these things. But I'm like, he has lupus and this man is up in age, so that plays into part. But I just hope that he gets, this is a wake-up call and that he can get himself together. But they do believe that an intervention is due. Now, Shay and JoJo meet up. Now, y'all, this was like the weirdest scene ever because these two Shay has spent this whole entire season mad at JoJo. Majority of last season mad at JoJo. She is mad, but I understand why. You supposed to be my friend. Why is it that you, as my friend, went out on dates with my ex? That's not cool at all. Now, JoJo says she never slept with Pleasure P. It never went that far, but she did. And she was wrong for going on a few dates with him. And I was like, yes. But the long story short is, why are we over here mad at each other? Mainly Shay, why are you mad at JoJo when this dude over here don't want nothing to do with neither one of y'all? So why are we mad at each other? Now, I'm mad at JoJo for a plethora of things because she's shady. She shiesty. Like, you went behind and got with Shay's ex, whether y'all went that far or not. The fact that y'all got in contact with each other and actually went out on a date somewhere, you was foul for that. You foul for out here talking about some of Mara's mom who was out here putting roots on you. But long story short, these two, them man, we stupid for messing up our friendship over a dude who don't want nothing to do with neither one of us. But I was like, I wouldn't be so quick to want to be friends with JoJo because of the way she moves. That's just me personally. Now, Mara, she out here stressed out because this is her first show minus Julian. One of her dancers can't make it. And on top of that, her estranged father then got in contact with her. Now, he's been in and out of her life since she was 2 years old. Like, he'll come and show up and be around for a few weeks and be gone for a year or two. Come back in for a few days and be gone. It's been like that since she was 2 years old. Now that he has cancer, then I guess he contemplating on life and he don't want to, leave this world, having them and not being and making amends with Amara. But I'm like, I don't know. I be feeling some type of the way when the daddy wasn't consistently in your life and now he's sickly and now he want to come around. Are you coming around because of money? Are you coming around because she on TV? I don't know. But MJ minus his head tells her how his mama kept his father away from him and his siblings and they didn't get to know him, and how all children should have both parents in their lives. And I was like, I agree with you on that, MJ minus, he didn't have his hat on. Now I want to call him MJ in the hat, but it's MJ minus the hat. I understand it. I think the only reason where a parent shouldn't be in their child's life if they're putting that child in, dangerous situations, if they own drugs, if they are alcoholic and, they want to take the kids out riding, or if the parent is abusive, physically and all those things. So, yeah. But I agree with MJ on that one. Maybe you should get to, talk to your daddy, but how your mama gonna feel about that is the question. Now, Trick said that he not gonna talk about the rest. They already gonna use the show in court anyway, so why give them more ammunition on what I got going on? I'm not gonna talk about it. You can keep on asking, and I'm gonna keep on saying, yeah, I'm not talking about it, alright? And I was like, I understand you, Trick. Now, since they done got kicked off of Trina's tour, what they gonna do now? What they gonna call themselves? Like, there's problems now. Like, when we was going on tour with Trina, she handled all that stuff, you know, the locations and all that stuff. But now, if we gonna do this, we doing this by ourselves. Like, where are we gonna be touring at? What's our name gonna be? Who's gonna be the road manager that manages things? Because we really don't know what we doing. But Sukiyana, she said, because like she already away from her kids is enough of disease because she's out here performing, she in the studio and all these things, and she just trying to make a better life for them. But it's like, it's hard. She had her first baby at 17 years old. It's been her scratching and saving and, you know, scratching and saving good times out here. And like, she going through a lot. She's stressed out. She got these kids to take care of, and she already away from enough of disease, and now she's trying to go out here and go on the road. Now, I don't know how old her kids are. I don't know if they school age or not. I'm assuming so. So, yeah, it's like, how am I going to do this while my kids is in school? Now, if this was like during the summertime, you just take them kids with you, have somebody like a babysitter, you know, pay a couple of dollars to them, have them sitting either at the hotel or in the back while y'all are performing. But hopefully they can get this together and their attitudes don't get in the way from them, because they do realize, like, we messed this up for ourselves because we was out here, you know, jumping Nikki Natural. That was our fault, and this is why we're not on tour with Trina, but we have to redeem ourselves. I was like, yes. Now, Hood Brat goes to see her sister, and like, Hood Brat tells her sister that she has an opportunity to make some money and to help her out financially. And the sister's like, I think her name was Margie. She's like, yes, the financial help that would work. It would help out a lot. It's just that I need somebody physically here helping me, because she done moved out of the project. She done got her a new house. So congratulations to her. And she's working, coming home and taking care of kids. And it was already hard with just her 2 kids, and now she got 4 kids to take care of, making sure, you know, they in school, they fed, they clothed, they sheltered, and all these things. And it's hard on her. And she doesn't know if Hood Rat realizes that. It's like, she was spending so much time helping everybody else, she wasn't able to actually grieve her sister's death, because she had to be strong for Hood Rat. She had to be strong for her niece and nephew who she's taking care of. She had to be strong for her kids. So it's like, it's been a lot on her, and hopefully that, you know, things will work out between Hood Rat to where she can take some load off of her sister. Like, hey, I done made a good bit of money. I done got me a nice little place. The kids is going to come and stay with me. That'll take a little bit of pressure off of you. Or maybe Hood Rat can move in with her sister and help out that way. Like, help out financially that way. And help out, like, hey, you at work, you need to come home and take a rest. I got this. Something. Or, you know, you Hood Rat, you know, your sister came home. She been working all day. The kids home. Take the kids to the park. Let your sister take a nap. Do something. Help out some way. That's all the sister wants. Now, we're going to move over to Joy and Trina, you know, tracking Trick down since he ain't been answering his call. They go to him at the restaurant, and they all was sitting there like, oh, Trick is not ready. He's not available right now. They're like, Alvin, you go ahead and sit down somewhere. They basically adore him, just bum rush right past him to go talk to Trick, because, you know, you ain't answering your call. Alvin really thought he was gonna keep us from coming back here. Like, what's good? Like, what is going on? Now, he says that he fell asleep at the car and somebody knocked on the door and woke him up out of his sleep. Now it's like, what was you doing to where you needed to fall asleep in your car? That is one question. And he's saying how he feels good now. He ain't been to the doctor and he ain't been taking his medicine, so I don't know how good he feels. But I will agree with him on one thing: like, the medications are, you know, it's to treat the disease. It is not to cure it, because there is no money in curing the disease. It's money in treating the disease. And sometimes these medications have side effects. You know, it can cause bloating. It can cause this. Like, you take this one medicine and it can cause all these other side effects that you have to take a medicine to combat that. So I understand where he's coming from. Like, there's no cure in the disease. They just treating you. And the treatment wasn't doing too good for him, but like, you still need to go to the doctor. You need to still make sure that everything's okay with you, and you need to stop self-medicating. That's the thing about it. And Joy was saying how after she didn't let Trina leave, because like, if y'all two together, y'all not gonna let me say what I really want to say. And what she really want to say is, I'm worried about you. You don't have the best of diet. You're not going to the doctor. You out here self-medicating, and you need to do better. You got kids. You got god kids. You got step kids. You got nieces and nephews out here. You got people looking up to you. You see these people out here coming to get your food. You need to do better and get better for these people who love you. That includes her too. Now, Amara, she has her performance, and I was kind of nervous because I didn't think the daddy was going to show up. But he showed up, and she was happy to be there. It looked like her mama wasn't too happy to have him there, but it's not about the mama, it's about Amara. But he says that over the years, he has looked for her, and, he loves her, and he thinks it's going to be different. So I hope this wasn't, him just showing up to be on TV, or he's sick now and he ain't got nobody to take care of. That was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. It's with my beautiful face. Puts up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your people. And you can come over and be one of my people. If you are already a family member and one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. And tell your people, tell their people to come over and be one of my people by clicking that icon above. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.